Hello everyone, my name is Veritas and welcome back to Destiny. Now, today is Friday, Xur Day, which means Xur is somewhere in the player space and he is selling some exotics for your purchasable item nonsense whatnot. He's over here in Tower North. I've already done this video actually, but my audio is recorded on the wrong device and that means it doesn't exist, so yay. Now if you're in a hurry, my immediate choices are Graviton Forfeit, Alchemist Raiment, and Plan C. Grab these if you need them or just want something quick to grab for your character. These are your best choices this week, and I'll go into why in a second here. Starting with the ACDO feedback fence, we have some Titan gauntlets that are essentially useless. Taking damage from a melee attack deals damage to an area around you. It's kind of like an AoE little shockwave thing, but it's really weak, and the stat rolls on this are pretty low, so if you need it for collector's sake, grab it. Otherwise, you're better off wearing legendary gauntlets, honestly. So I would stay away from these for all cases. Moving on to the Graviton Forfeit, this actually grants you Shade Step. When you're on your Night Stalker, on your Hunter, you can spec into a different perk that isn't Shade Step and also have Shade Step. So this grants you Shade Step without having to have it selected on your Night Stalker, so you can use a different perk instead. This won't give you Shade Step on like your Sunsinger or your Gunslinger rather, or your Blade Dancer. It only works on Night Stalker, but it gives you a free perk. And these are actually pretty good rolls on this stat wise. So I would pick this up if you need it or you didn't have it. It's a pretty good helmet. I enjoy playing around with it, and it has a cool purple void effect on the front. Moving into the Alchemist Raiment, we have a Warlock chest piece, and I chose to use my Warlock this week to show you guys what it looks like, because it's cool as hell. It has a really neat effect to it, and this actually has really good stats on it. So Iron to Gold is this inherent exotic perk, a chance to gain Glimmer on primary ammo pickup, so when you're wandering around and you pick up primary ammo from the ground, you have a chance to get Glimmer from it. It will also charge your grenade and melees with orbs when your super is full. So if your super is charged and it's all full and you're wandering around and your teammate makes some orbs, you can run over them and charge your melee and grenades using those orbs like you would charge your super, which is really useful for PvE content. You can actually max out the intellect on this thing to have full intellect build, which is 109 I think is the maximum on this chest piece that it rolls with. So it can get up to 109. It's pretty useful. Now, a lot of people will look at this and say, well, it's got sniper and rocket launcher. It doesn't. It has special and heavy. Now, the special and heavy don't give you as much. It's not as strong of a buff as if it was specifically sniper or shotgun or, machine gun or something. But it's a good increase, and it's an increase nonetheless. So if you're going to use this chest piece, I would say this is always active. I would grab this intellect perk, grab this special perk, or if you're, a machine gunner like I am, grab this heavy perk, and then run with this arc burn defense. Because this will actually increase your defense to arc damage, kind of like anything that the Fallen shoot essentially is arc damage. So this is good. This arc armor, these armor perks are actually essentially useless. I think the damage mitigated is negligible, if any. They need to buff this in like a patch or something, because this arc armor, void armor, solar armor thing, these armors increase with arc based subclasses, nonsense like that. It doesn't really do anything. So your best bet is to grab this arc burn defense and whatever you want here, and then it's a good chest piece, and it's pretty fun for running around on your own. Now the Plan C is an exotic fusion rifle with arc damage, and this puppy is pretty fun in Crucible. It's useful in PvE, but it's more of a Crucible weapon. Plan C has this special thing where when you charge the charge and equip times are very short immediately after swapping to it. So if you're running around in the Crucible and you turn a corner and there's a shotgunner 2 feet in front of you, and he's got one of those shotguns and you're just about to be killed, if you swap to this puppy and hold the trigger, you immediately shoot all of it. Not all of it, but you immediately shoot a burst of it, and it's pretty stable and it has a pretty good range on it. So this is a good Plan C. If Plan A and B don't work, contingency plans right here. So accelerated coils is a perk I would stay away from. It does increase the charge time to be faster, but it decreases damage quite significantly, actually. I would grab Hammer Forged here to increase your range and accuracy, just in case. You don't need perfect balance, really. I would grab this and probably stick with this first option here, but you can test around with it and see what you like. But this is a pretty good fusion rifle for Crucible. Otherwise, it's alright, but it's more of a Crucible weapon, if anything. Now moving into the Legacy Engram, if you buy this and decrypt it, it'll turn into a light level 170 chest piece from year 1. It'll unlock the year 2 variant for buying in the kiosk, I think, but you're better off not getting this if you don't need something from year 1 and you're not dedicated to that kind of stuff. And as always, he has the Emerald Coil, the Void Drive, things like that, and then these 3 things you can always purchase. You can use these to reroll exotic armor to have different perks and stats. You can use these to get exotic engrams from Crucible matches or Ultra Deaths. Use one at a time, use one, kill a thing, use one, kill a thing, repeat this process till you get an engram to drop. Don't use multiple at the same time, that's wasting them. And of course you can use heavy ammo sense when in combat to refill your heavy ammo to full, and you have this nice exchange down here. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. I'd recommend the Graviton Forfeit, the Alchemist Raiment, and probably the Plant C. You can pretty much stay away from feedback fences. They're essentially useless. But he's over here in Tower North, and I hope this was helpful to you guys. But yeah, he's here until Sunday morning, so get over here in the next day or two, and you'll have some nice, good stuff. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you enjoyed. If you did, a rating would be much appreciated. And until the next video, have a great day, everyone.